More than 60 years ago, our existing chairman really understood the meaning of packaged foods and sterile packaging in hospital environments. So he created a vision already at that stage. At the moment is that packaging will be completely renewed over the development of retails and hospitals during the coming decades, and started creating actually packaging that would fit that purpose. Now, it is exactly those roots and his spirit at the moment that is identical to our existing philosophy, what we do, which is regarded as an innovator in the industry. To lead an organization which is a Finnish institution in packaging is a question of pride for me. Together, we lead sustainability. This is the right path forward. Now, in 2019, we came up with a strategy said that we target carbon neutrality. If you look at the practical results, what we've achieved, we've actually already taken 70% out of our CO2 footprint within these years by doing very tangible actions.
We're talking about the transformation of our portfolio, more aligned with the recent regulation change, thinking about the medical device regulation, and thinking about, of course, packaging and packaging waste regulation. Also SBTI, so science-based targets with very specific focus on reducing CO2 emissions as the core of what we do. EcoVadis is the governing body looking after how the companies make the business more sustainable. We are really proud to be in the top 5% in terms of ranking, and it's extremely important, that every year there will be more and more challenges to improve our operations and our ranking.
Our main stakeholders, of course, to achieve a better sustainability are our own employees, our customers, our suppliers, and then bank and finances. So we are strongly committed and collaborating with associations within the plastic packaging industry to define common goals. And also, of course, we take into cooperation with some of the NGOs, because also they set benchmarks of acceptances that we are, of course, in here to follow. That helps us showing up that we are not just talking about sustainability, that we take this as a serious main topic and bring it to life.
Our concept digital choice actually is intended to digitalize everyday packaging, but it provides you with alternatives of fraud protection, recycling guidance to customers. It allows you to interact digitally with your consumers. It provides you operational capabilities for enhanced quality control. So actually, what used to be just packaging is not anymore the future, what we are doing.
Recycle-ready design means that we plan the packaging to be as recyclable as it is functional. We select the polymers, inks, adhesives in the recipe so that they can be recycled already with the current infrastructure that there is in place on the markets. We also reduce the mix of materials that we use, inks and adhesives, so that the less mix is there. We help the recycling bodies to support the circular economy.
Digitalization allows us to put more detailed information, for instance, behind the watermark coding that we are using for printed films, in terms of making other stages within the supply chain able to use this code, so that our customer can bring this information, for instance, afterwards to the collecting and sorting system when it comes to recycling, but also to add information, for instance, about the packaging. It can fulfill a lot of different requirements along the supply chain.
Packaging already is a big part of our everyday life. It protects food, it protects patient safety, so it's only right that it also protects the planet.
So we invested in the last 5 years nearly 200 million euros in new assets or upgrading the existing assets. Part of our investment has been, of course, aiming to a geographical expansion with up to 11 sites between Europe and Asia. And we now have 1,800 people working every day trying to deliver the promise to our customer.
If you want to remain also a leader in the market, bringing on board digital choice together with the sustainability is not a nice to have, but it's a must for you. Together with you, we lead sustainability, but we're never ever forgetting the real purpose of our company and our products, which is to protect what matters most.